Previously on Southend United Road to Glory career mode. We played 4 games in the previous episode and lost every single one of them. It was not my episode. One of those 4 games was an FA Cup fixture to Fulham, which meant that Straker's new team beat us and knocked us out of the FA Cup. In better news though, we finally signed an awesome bitchin' scout with 4-star experience and 3-star judgment, Lewis Martin from England, so we have an English scout. I'm going to send him away to England in this episode. I'm pumped. So that's what happened last time, guys, and let the glory continue. Hey guys, how's it going? Masterbucks here, and of course you can probably tell that I'm not talking as loud as what I normally am. That's only because it's a little bit late where I am, or when I'm recording this, and so I'm going to try to keep my voice down to a minimum. And something that I'm also going to bring up super quick is that I thought I'd really quickly mention that in the previous episode, obviously I was kind of half talking about what was happening in the game, like commentary and stuff like that, and the other half, is it just me or do I have a croaky voice? Hang on a minute. Any better? Still no. Oh, well, too bad. But yeah, I was kind of mixing it between talking about the commentary and talking about a story that I was telling you about. And have a look at this for a goal from Barcroft, and that is not bad either. I think that's why is it when I'm talking like when I'm not talking loudly, I've got like this weird croaky voice? I don't know. I really need to stop all those cigarettes and alcohol and drugs. So it's hardcore drugs that I'm taking. But anyway. We'll just move on. We've got a game here at the moment, guys, against Birmingham, obviously. We've got a goal relatively early. Nicholas Barcroft scoring an absolute ripper. But I am going to talk a little bit about one other story that I wanted to talk about before, but it took me 10 fucking minutes to talk about, just to tell you guys that I was making updates on a computer. It was doing updates. My brother walks in, shuts it down. I boot it up, and it was essentially fucked, and I was able to get it working again, but I was really, really worried. It took me 10 minutes to tell you that, so I'm going to tell you another thing, and hopefully it won't take too long. But, yeah, super quick. I will wait for this game to end, because some stuff does happen after this game that I do want to talk about. So for now, we're just going to focus on this, and I'm actually going to be... the story that I will be talking to you about, I think I've picked up my... my loudness has come back anyway. But one thing I will mention, of course, are the votes. That's what I was. That's what I was waiting for. You got Birmingham. The game against Birmingham, I gave 1 vote to Toko, 2 to Barcroft, and 3 to Tony Valena. Definitely deserved a man of the match. And this is the thing I wanted to talk to you about. Lewis Martin. We finally picked up a good scout with 4-star experience and 3-star judgment, I believe. And the good thing about it is that he's English. So I decided. It's the start of a brand new month, so I'm going to send away a few scouts, of course, to go and hopefully find me the next future star. And, of course, Lewis Martin, the Englishman, sending him away to England for 6 months, as he probably should. And I sent away Fabio Milan, my shitter scout. I sent him away to Belgium because, Belgium, they're just on the up, aren't they? And, oh, fuck me. Have a look at this. Tony Valena out for 5 months, a transfer that we just got this summer. Or should I say, I don't know, this January. It would technically be winter. Or what? I don't know, but fuck it. Anyway, yeah, we did make it. And Angelo Ramezi still with 86 minimum potential and a high of 94. But obviously not great overall stats for the current moment. But what can you do? But still, guys, I'm going to really quickly get this out of the way because it's pretty important before we play this game against Doncaster. It is, of course, the J-Bucks Medal monthly update. This one's going to be for March now, as we are marching into April. Why did I say October? Marching into April now. And let's have a look at the votes. Here they are, the top 5 and the rest of the votes. And leading at the moment, just by 1 vote, is Filippo Boniperti. Second is Carl Davis by 1 point and by 1 vote. And trailing him in 3rd spot is Nicholas Barcroft on 30, Yasin Benti in 4th on 28 votes, and Ben Eccleston 5th on 26. Now, the rest of the votes, 18 for Richards, 16 for RK and Edwards, 13 for Bostock, 10 for Gandolfi and Keane, 9 for Gortzka, 8 for Benito and Valena, which he won't be getting any more votes this season probably, 7 for Muro, Straker, 5 for Johansson, 4 for John Irvine and Roas, 3 for Mosen, 3 for Palois, 3 for Shaw, 3 for Toko, 2 for Marcelo and 2 for Puglisi. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to get underway with that story I was telling you about. Now, in the previous episode, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about just cricket in general because of some interesting stories which have kind of an effect on me in a way a little bit. But obviously, at the moment, the Ashes are running. I'm actually watching the Ashes right now while commentating over this game as Delafeu goes into the box. Wait a minute. I said I wasn't going to commentate over the game. And I'm going to prove it to you that I can actually start a story and finish it without every 10 fucking seconds my mind just goes in a different direction. So, yeah, I'm actually, in the Ashes, obviously, at the moment, Australia were, you know, going like okay. They did pretty well against England in the first innings, bowled them out for a respectable 215 or something like that. And then our top order collapsed. I mean, obviously no surprise there. Our batting is definitely not our strong suit. And then this fucking 19-year-old kid called Ashton Agar just comes out of nowhere and just belts 98 runs, and bloody Graham Swan catches him, unfortunately, and he gets sent away in 98, but he didn't give a fuck. He was smiling, shrugging it off, laughing. He's just a top bloke, this Ashton Agar bloke. And I got to say, I have had total faith in Ashton Agar ever since I found out about him 3 days ago. So, yeah, no, he's a legend. And just surprisingly, I should also really quickly mention that one of the blokes that I work with, I'm not going to say who I work for or where I work, but one of the blokes that I work with has his own little cricket brand thing called TNF, Tails Never Fails, which is a fucking awesome name. But he does it with his brother, and he sponsors Ashton Agar. And Ashton Agar was using the TNF brand during that game where he went and just belted 98 runs and ended up, you know, getting on the front and back page of the British Times and just was everywhere. And, yeah, that was huge. So, yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you because that's ridiculous. That, you know, just someone that I work with. And, I don't know, he's known him for a while now. And Ashton Agar's getting offers obviously left, right and centre because he's just everywhere. I think New Balance offered him like $30,000 and he turned it down. He said, no, I just want to stick with everything to stay the same because clearly it worked pretty well for him last time. So I think he's going to stick with TNF, the brand, Tails Never Fails, for the rest of the Ashes series, which is just absolutely fantastic. And yeah, just thought I'd share that with you because I thought that was pretty interesting. And even though the game's, or a brand new game's about to start up here, I think against Sheffield Wednesday, that's a fucking brilliant cover drive. Watson, no, Rogers, fucking genius. And, okay, no, but that's it. And there's a 4. Okay, no, you can't see me, but I'm doing the whole wave of the arm, whittling the fingers. That's awesome. And have a look at this. Okay, now this is going to be a big talking point in this episode. Chris Keane has gone down in the centre circle. He's still down, clearly injured, and from the looks of things, he's about to go off. As you can see, the camera gets angled, centered on him, and he just gets up, walks away. Okay. Oh, no, wait. Now he's just magically teleported to the fucking sideline, and it looks like I'm going to have to sub him off because he's injured, even though he's just walking. So, yeah, there you go. I have to bring on Kay, who was absolutely fucked from the last game that we only played 2 or 3 days ago. And, yeah, so I lost an injury to Keane. And look at this. Gortzka whipping it across. Edwards is in the middle playing today. He's on the ground. You are fucking kidding me. He's rolling around. He's injured as well. In the space. This took just a little over 20 fucking minutes. And look, the same thing happens. He's fine. He's walking around. Yeah, I'm all good. Oh, help me. Oh, I'm never going to walk again. He's on the fucking sideline. And I have to swap him over for Felipe Bonipertis. That's 2 injuries in about 25 minutes of game time that I've had to make, which is ridiculous. I've never seen that happen before. I've obviously got more than 1 injury in a game before, but I mean, that's on Ultimate Team. That's not on fucking career mode. And in less than 30 minutes, and to make matters worse, a not great sliding tackle. I thought sometimes I pull them off, a nice sliding tackle from behind and get back possession, but Loris Benito goes off. So I've lost pretty much 3 players, and I'm playing with 10. So yeah, there you go. But it's not much not an awful lot I can do about that. Obviously the red card I could have done something about, and this is just great ball movement. And the defender, I think was RK, ended up getting, you can take it back if you want to, he got shielded from the ball. Like, one of the defenders got in the way, I couldn't close down the gap. And have a look at this, 2 players going for the ball, trying to get in the way of it. Coke is at the back, it somehow slips through 2 of them, and Coke just has to, you know, toe poke it past Davis, and obviously he does and scores a goal. So, yeah, what are you going to do? But, yeah, we're 2-0 down, which is not great, but good 1-2 passing, and went back into Boniperti, and in the 77th minute, he gets a goal, and now, with very little time to go, we could just maybe pull something out here if we get just at least 1 more goal. RK winning a good header into Eccleston, into Barcroft with pace on the wing and with space. Fake shots in. He's just got to finesse that. Doesn't get there. Murray with the shot and the keeper with an unbelievable save. Eccleston chases it back down and shoots, but couldn't get it on target. And that's just Kirkland. Kirkland just broke my heart with an absolute tenacious save on the goal line clearance. Just you know, it just wasn't my game. Clearly, when you get 2 injuries, a red card, and then you get, you know, absolutely teased a goal, you get teased you know, an equaliser like that, and then Kirkland, the goalkeeper, just goes nut bang, and he gets the whole I don't know what his name is, Matsumoto, but he does a whole finger wag. You need to look that up. It's awesome. It's a basketball thing. But anyway, I'm gonna have to give votes for 2 games here. But the one for Doncaster, the second to last one that we just played, Gandolfi, got 1 vote. Gortsky with 2, Bonnie Perty with 3, and now for that game that we just played against Sheffield, you've got Eccleston with 1, Gortsky again with 2, and Filippo Bonnie Perty with 3 again. So there you go. And of course, in the previous ones, I was keeping an eye on it, but all those players that got injured, who are they? Edwards and Keane. Yeah, they're only going to be out for a month. So, yeah, thank you for watching this episode, guys. And do not forget to, of course, hit your target. And as well, guys, that target for today, it's going to be the same as before. Watson, you little ripper. That's a brilliant shot. Fantastic. That's going for 4. Just gets there. Good stuff. All right, then. Oh, just watching the, obviously watching the Ashes. We're 63 and no wickets. What? Australia, 63 and no wickets after 17 overs. That's like, is that a record? That's got to be a record. But anyway, yeah, no, we keep this up, and we should probably be able to take out the first match, or the first, you know what I mean. Anyway, guys, back on track. Your target is just 1,000. Always has been, or well, maybe not always has been, but has been for a very long time now, and will continue in this episode. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'm your Game of the Masterbucks, and peace out. Bye-bye.